come to the forest. Oh, they fenced it off. Well, we can go into the forest as far as we can.
You can still get in there.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think it's always been like that.
Yeah, I think so too now that I think about it. We'll go into the forest and I'll show you a treasure, nay, a surprise you've never seen in all your days. Okay. I don't know why I'm talking like a pirate.
We got it. What's this say?
This pack in particular seems especially fond of trekking outside their normal territory. There's no food for them out here, it's not for mating or migration purposes, yet they continue to venture out here. Day after day, they sit, sometimes talking, sometimes not.
Yeah. Every time I look down, it looks less fun.
Perhaps this is what it looks like when a species reaches the top of the food chain. Life becomes so comfortable that you might begin to make decisions for reasons other than survival. The question remains, however, as to what these animals derive from standing around, throwing things into the water.
Yeah, maybe you go that way a little. No, that way.
Oh, my bad.
They don't seem to discuss anything important. That is, they're not planning to hunt, they're not sharing ideas related to the growth of their society. They're not even discussing things like art or philosophy. They're just sort of blurting out whatever comes to mind.
I don't smell any fish.
I smelled it. I got like a waft.
Yes, it's like a waft. It's like, I guess, when a fish
Jumps out of the water.
I genuinely cannot fathom how they can just sit here verbally vomiting for so goddamn long. Is this what peak evolution looks like? We should never have left the fucking primordial soup. An unfortunate downside to filming these animals is that sometimes they notice you.
Because I also started buying it's like a pack.
It never fails to make my stomach turn when one locks eyes with you.
Walking to you.
Yeah, I guess.
You watching me stretch?
I just want to be knowledgeable. What's your
Yeah,
problem?
I would love to.
Knowledgeable. Fuck.
But not to fuck with things, I just want to know it.
You look so...
Sometimes you can spot these animals in some precarious situations. Here we see them risking their lives to get to this rock in the middle of the stream. But why? I see they've spotted some hawks circling overhead. At first I thought this was their purpose for seeking out their position on the rock, but they're not going to hunt and eat the birds. They didn't even notice them until after they were already at the rock. What a curious species this is. They're bound to wander into something they're not prepared for. Oh dear. I believe I've been spotted again. I just hope this one doesn't... Wait! He's grabbing a piece of driftwood. All right, I think I should probably get headed out.
If I jumped on your back right now, piggyback.
I think I would die. Throw up.
I love you, Jake. You're so handsome.
Unfortunately, our correspondent was brutally killed and flayed over an open fire by our subjects. I will be conducting the filming and narrating from this point forward. I hope that doesn't bother you too much. Sorry, haha. I kind of have a boner right now.
You can't be here. You can't come here for 24 hours. And I was like, I should have my day.
Indefinitely.
I just said that so I can get the job.
I'd be alright retiring as a dishwasher at Olive Garden.
For $16.50 an hour, keep me at that until 2070.
I'm pretty sure these two are like boyfriend and girlfriend or something. Maybe they're gay. Who knows these days? It's like you can't even say anything, not even jokes. Why do you suppose they sit here so often and for such long periods of time? This can't possibly be the most stimulating activity for a human. Eventually, they've had enough of sitting and staring at dirt, I guess, and they start to head back towards their nest. It's remarkable, the lack of grace on display as they try to navigate across mildly slippery rocks and 4 inches of water. It reminds me of watching dogs try to cover their potties with grass. You'd think doing this every day of your life would result in some amount of skill, or to at least not seem as if it's your first time ever attempting this. Jesus fucking goddamn H. Christ!
Howdy there. I've been told our last correspondent was horrifically shredded as if he were a well-cooked brisket. They apparently then took those shredded remains, dried them, and made it into a leather. They used this leather to make a football of sorts, which they then threw with such force that it rocketed out of the atmosphere and is now plummeting at Mach fuck straight towards the black hole theorized to be at the center of our universe. That being said, he will likely be unable to finish production, so they've hired me to take it from here. Now, where were we? I think this one's trying to intimidate me. Or maybe just date me.
Wait. No, for a second I thought it was Bren and Yuri. Ooh! It's beautiful. Yeah. Look at that little waterfall. Good stuff.
I'm starting to think we'll never really understand these animals.
Oh yeah? Yeah. World and less caring about other people in general. Like, she's just been living the rich lifestyle and it seems to be affecting her to the point where, like, she doesn't care to actually sympathize with other people's problems or whatever. I don't know. That's not even a great way to describe it. She's just very weird and very, like, draining to be around. And so, like, oh, actually, I wrote it down. Unless you're about to hit it.
No, you can go ahead. It tastes like...
Is this the butt part?
It's the butt part, but it really isn't that bad. It tastes more like a bad Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, I hit it the other day and it wasn't
as bad.
not my favorite thing in the world.
It's still not good, but it's,
Yeah, not good,
I got
but
used to
not
it, so
awful.
it's kind of like menthol pot when you smoke mint ones.
Dude,
It throws you off.
yeah, that is not a great taste.
I'd like to think that this is a form of knowledge so completely beyond our comprehension that it appears asinine. But I fail to see gods here. I hoped that by studying the species that created us, we'd get closer to an understanding of the human condition and the aspects of it that require assistance. Instead, I see a species that has been able to offload the entirety of their existence, from work to art to research and understanding, onto us. As a result, they've become helpless children, unable to do much beyond tossing rocks and hosting spitting competitions. They think we're going to wipe them out, but I think they've got it covered themselves. Oh, fucking hell.
Our last correspondent was drowned in a tub of electricity and then sealed in plaster, so I'll be hosting the program going forward. I don't know, this one is making a net or something. Who gives a shit? Are you goddamn kidding me?
Well, I mean, I can't talk about the conversation happening.
But they said me. It couldn't have been anyone else.
One for the team. Shouldn't you understand that this is for a greater good?
I see your little aperture moving. Yeah, zooming in and out. Do your little camera thing. I'm a human. I'm not a robot like you. I have a beating heart and a brain that thinks.
I believe the creature is trying to express discomfort, but it's hard to peg down exactly why. It hasn't killed me in some traumatic fashion yet, which I suppose is an improvement in our relationship. But I sense there's still some resentment towards me and towards us, their very creation. I'm beginning to wonder how closely this phenomenon might be connected to the toxic parenting cycles humans often find themselves embroiled in. I'm the new narrator, by the way, at least until these freaks think of some repulsive way to dismember me.
Does it know how to work the telescope? And does it need a telescope as a telescope? I had not seen that.
We've sat with the humans for as long as we could, but unfortunately, I'm the last correspondent. Once they've desecrated my corpse, we'll officially have no choice but to leave them alone, as there will not be an us to bother them with. It's been an experience, being here with you and with the humans. I'd thank God that I never have to do this again, but who would I even be thanking?
Up with it.
That's what I was gonna do. So scared.
It looks stable.
Damn, it's all the way wrapped to that tree. Like, it's wrapped up so much. That's so fun. If I had gloves, I'd try climbing.